Changing your life is easy once you start with the basics. So, here are 7 daily essential habits that I do that require little effort but reap a lot of results, and they are very easy to do. Hi, eating healthy can be a little bit daunting, especially when you are very hungry and you just want to eat, but nothing that is healthy is prepared and you don't feel like waiting half an hour to 1 hour to actually eat. So here's where number one comes in: meal prepping, but not in the way that you think you should be meal prepping. More vegetable prep. So think boiling, steaming, chopping vegetables in advance, peeling your garlic in advance. I have found that this is something that makes me eat garlic more because I love garlic, but sometimes I just don't feel like peeling it and chopping it. Just putting it in a container in the fridge will make your life so much easier. And it doesn't have to be a full meal. You can just cook some lentils, beans, and freeze them, so when you want to make a meal, it will take you maybe 15 to 20 minutes to make something for yourself instead of an hour. I know everyone knows that exercising is good for them, but stretching before bed is a game changer in terms of just feeling more relaxed before going to sleep and easing your muscles and releasing tension in your whole body before going to bed. Even if it's just for 3 to 5 minutes before you are going to sleep, and it will just make you not as stiff when you wake up the next morning, because when you sleep you are most likely almost in the same position the whole night or for hours on end, and that can make you a little bit stiff in the morning. And I have found that stretching before bed makes falling asleep easier. I have talked about this on end, but daily reading is one of the most essential habits that you should form for yourself. So do read daily, not only to just build more knowledge and to gather some information on things that you maybe just have interest in, but just to expand your mind and also become a little bit more open-minded and to understand other people better. And it will just aid you in being a better communicator and being able to articulate your thoughts better, so that people feel like they understand you and so you can understand people better. How often have you found yourself frowning at a screen or making a weird facial expression when you are outside and the sun is blasting because you are like this, because the sun is shining in your face, or the screen is too bright, or you can't see something very well? And that's where relaxing your facial muscles come into play. I have been practicing this for a year, and I can honestly say that your eyebrows are even and symmetrical. You are just tensing your muscles up too much. So that's really one thing that I will say that it will do. You will see your whole face become more symmetrical when you just relax your facial muscles as well as your shoulders. But relaxing your facial muscles will also release some stress and tension in your body, and it makes me feel more calm also. And when you relax the muscles in your face, it will also release some tension on your jaw, so your jaw will be snatched if you want that, and it will just prevent unnecessary lines on your face because you aren't overusing muscles in your face. So if you want to feel like a flower, prioritize your morning sunlight. I've been practicing going outside within 1 hour of waking up for I think almost 5-6 months now, and I can honestly tell the difference in my mood, especially in the morning. I'm just a much more pleasant person in the morning since I've been doing this, and the time where I'm feeling sleepy is almost the same every single day. And I have found that especially during winter, you feel a little bit more grumpy because there isn't a lot of sun outside. So if you can get some sun in the morning in winter, please do it, especially in winter, summer as well, and throughout the whole year. But this will drastically improve your mood, and it's also a good source of vitamin D, and it will also just really make your body's internal clock work so that you feel sleepy at night. Having a gratitude practice is something that everyone should prioritize in their life, and I practice this daily. And you can start small by just writing down three things that you are grateful for at the beginning or the end of your day, or if you want to be extra, do it twice, and this will drastically improve your mood, and it will just shift your mindset to become more positive and to notice things to be grateful for. Like even the smallest things you will become grateful for the more that you notice things. It will shift your mindset to notice the good in life, and also being more present. It will just anchor you in times. Daily gratitude is a must to be happy in life. Now, the next one is one of the most important ones in this day and age, I feel like, and that is to limit scrolling, especially during the morning and at night. I have found that you oftentimes are more vulnerable to people's opinions on social media or on your phone in the morning and at night, because in the morning you aren't really, if you're picking up your phone immediately when you've woken up, you are much more vulnerable to letting that dictate how the rest of your day will go. So I would say ignore going on your phone, especially if it's not talking to family members. Don't go on your phone in the morning. There's really no need to. Or read something on your phone, or do something on your phone that isn't really related to scrolling. As well as at night, I have found that it can also interfere with your sleep if you go on your phone and even if you are just going on your phone and seeing something that will make you happy, it will still play in your mind afterwards, and you might think, I'm not watching anything disturbing, but you are actually messing with the sleep that you are going to get, because your mind will still be active and your mind will just be thinking in the background while you're falling asleep. So the best thing to do before sleep is nothing. And if you scroll less on your phone, you will compare yourself less, because you aren't constantly going to be bombarded with other people's life, and your mood will improve because you are the one that's going to be in control of what makes you happy and what makes you sad, because there won't be things that can make you sad randomly when you didn't even ask for it. So I hope you can use some of these tips to change your life, and just remember that changing your life is easy, and all of these things help me be much more disciplined, and they aid in me being more disciplined because they make me happier. Just start with the basics and see how your life changes. So I wish you well, and